So I apologize for going live on your page so many times, but hopefully, if everything is going to plan, you should now be able to hear me. So I will just check comments. So if you guys can let me know if you can hear me. Fabulous. So everybody can hear me now, which is perfect. So just to introduce to you kind of what is going on here. So Wirecast is a new little toy, I guess, that Carol gave to me to try and bring you guys some more content and share with you some more videos. So behind me or up here, you guys should be able to see the live stream from Rehab. So this is Poppy, who will hopefully make an entrance at some point. Yeah, so it's just going to be a way that we can share more with you guys. Obviously, with COVID, we're very limited as to what we can do, but we want to involve you guys as much as possible with the goings on at the sanctuary. Try and highlight more the Explore cameras and show people kind of what we see on an everyday basis. So if you guys have questions, this will be a great time for you to ask questions. Get distracted by the adorableness that is going on behind me. But I just wanted to do a quick test and see if this all worked. It has been a nightmare trying to figure everything out, but I think we have finally got it. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys can hear me and that everything is working as it should. So the footage behind me is actually just some footage that I found from earlier today with Poppy. I was out there with him this morning. I actually fed him, and then I'm sure if any of you were watching the Explore cameras, unfortunately scared him with the mower. So that wasn't fun, but he seems to have recouped. So I'm glad that this is working for everybody. That's a huge relief. And yes, Lisa, he does love his toy. He has actually had these cardinal stuffies since he first came here. For a lot of the rehabs, it's a great way to teach them natural behaviors and give them a toy that is natural to them, as opposed to something that they wouldn't find in the wild. So we try to give them birds and we try to give them squirrels, those kinds of toys. So Peggy, actually, I was his visitor this morning, and I think he has recovered. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but the storms are horrible outside, so he's probably undercover right now, hiding from the rain. So I'm also going to try, if possible, to get videos from around the sanctuary during the day to share with you guys. So you can kind of see more of the ins and outs of what's going on with the cats, keep up with them. I know a lot of you really miss the cats. So the more we can bring you, the more content we can bring you, the better. So Laura, he is actually already getting live prey. That is a step for all of our rehabs to be able to successfully release them. We have to make sure that he knows how to hunt. So he's been getting live prey for about a week and a half now. Obviously, that's not something that we give to our resident cats because it's not something that's necessary. They don't need to be able to learn how to hunt because we feed them every day. Whereas for the rehabs, that really is an important part of their growth. So he will continue to get that now until he leaves. So hi to everybody that's joining. As I was explaining, this is a new software that we're trying out, trying to find a way to bring you guys more content. So this is a little thing that I've been playing about with for a couple of days and apparently managed to get it to work, which I am super happy about. So Phyllis Shiloh is in the recovery hospital. He seems to be doing fairly well. He's just going to get some cage rest and some meds. And hopefully he can go back outside soon. And yes, Kelly, that was actually a huge kind of draw to the software, was to be able to have somebody here to answer your guys' questions kind of as the videos were happening. Obviously, Brittany does a fantastic job with her lives every day, but this was a way that we could answer more of your questions and be available. And thank you, Deb, for sharing Pappy's link. If anybody would like to learn more about him, you can click that link and read all about where he came from and how he ended up here with us. So Glenda, there is no definitive time for the rehabs. Typically, we just work with them until they are ready to head out. I think kind of allowance is 180 days. And then if at that point we don't feel that they are ready to be released yet, we can request an extension. That is something that has to be done with our vet. So, if the cat is too small or if they have medical issues that haven't quite been resumed, then we can extend their time here before release. Melissa, I don't believe we have a release site for him yet, but that is something that Jamie deals with. And Laura, yes, we are using the PVC feeding tube system. That is a good way for us to have distance feeding from the cats so that they don't associate us with food. That is something with the live prey that he has recently started using. So that is a relatively new thing for him, but it all seems to be going fairly well. Daniel, yes, I do have a favorite tiger. Jasmine is actually my favorite right now. For a long time, Sundari Leopard was my favorite cat. She will always be my favorite cat, but Jasmine for sure has a spot in my heart. And Karen, yes, the tube is still in place. It's just on the other side of the enclosure to the view that you guys are seeing right now. And Dawn, I agree, it is always hard to let them go, but it is one of the most fulfilling things to watch them go back to where they belong. The rehab program is probably one of my favorite things to do here. It's one of the times that we actually get to put the cats back into the wild, which is where they belong and where we would love for them all to be. So Kelly, he actually has access to all of the rehab sections. So he has full access to the small, medium, and large sections. He was actually locked out of the large section today so that we could mow, and tomorrow he'll be getting some vaccines. And Karen, yes, the hope is to keep doing things this way. As I was mentioning earlier, this is hopefully another way to bring you guys contact, to connect with you guys, and to answer any questions you may have. As I said, this was just a quick test for you guys. So I am not going to stick around too long today. I was just really hoping to get this up and running for future visits with you guys. So I am glad to see that it's all going well, and I hope you have enjoyed Poppy. He is super cute. You can actually check out his live camera on explore.org. We have a variety of cameras there, not just Poppy, but we also have Tiger Lake with Duchess and Priya. And then we have the Funcation, which right now is Flint and Nabisco. Also the Kitten Cabana with the two foster kittens in there. So if you guys do want to check those out, you can head over and see the live cameras there. But for now, I'm going to clock off, and I'm glad that you guys were all able to chat with me and get this going, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys. Thank you.